All right. So let's see if I can. There we go. Let me see if I can make it a little bit easier for you guys to see instead of switching back and forth between pictures. All right. So this is the top two are temperatures that are in the minus 20s. Is it normal for the air mass to fog up? No, it is not. This looks like midsummer, hot, heavy, tons of vehicles, whatever. People believe in pollution. It's horseshit. Okay? The exhaust only goes so high up in the air. There is no bloody hole in nowhere. But anyway, every time, like even in the United States, I've noticed particularly when the fog comes, they say you got to head for the hills, stay inside, don't go nowhere. Okay, that is to me considered a climate lockdown because they say it's poisonous. Now let me tell you something. About 2 years ago, little after Christmas, I think it was just before New Year's, I got really, really sick from this stuff. Okay, really sick. I almost ended up in emergency, but I decided not to go. So I think I told you guys already that's why I didn't upload for so long. So I had like 6 months worth of respiratory issues because of asthma. So I couldn't breathe properly. So it started off. I inhaled the crap. I've already put the video up, but I inhaled the crap because I didn't realize what was going on. It was minus 20 degrees, and yeah, it was nighttime, about 1:30 in the morning. I looked outside and seen this fog, so I decided to go to one of my doors, open it up, and take a peek and record it. Biggest mistake. I ended up getting really, 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 like I said, really sick, and I ended up having respiratory issues for 6 months before I got better. It was so bad that I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go outside. I couldn't breathe in the cold air because my lungs were so messed up. You know, I had such a problem breathing outside. Inside, I was fine because it was warm, but I was coughing a lot. And I mean a lot. I was coughing. The first bit of it felt like I was coughing up plastic. That's what my saliva felt like, plastic. Whatever this stuff was or is, I was coughing up what felt like we'll call it a foam with a plastic texture. That's what it felt like. And I was only in that stuff for a minute, and I was only on the balcony filming. So now we come down to the full front of this stuff. Now this stuff is pretty recent. This stuff is like 2 weeks old at most. Now the bottom one is from last night. If I was to go out this morning, they are spraying or doing some fogginess to the city. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but I will tell you it is a warning sign, at least in my opinion, that there's a storm coming, that something is coming. This is a warning. Okay, there's a storm coming. We're gonna hit you with something. Because I have another picture somewhere on my phone. I don't know where it is. That there was an eye in the sky, in the clouds, the day, a few hours, I should say, before the big snowstorm. We got to 60 centimeters, right? So I have already shown the whatchamacallit here, the harp and the track of the storm. I don't care what anyone says, oh, harp's not. If I showed you the map, maybe I'll post it on my community wall or something, then you'll believe me. Because I mapped that whole thing out. And it took me all of 5 minutes to check. So anyway, if you have respiratory issues, I'm okay now because I've already been through it, but it can make you sick. I think it makes a jab sick more than the unjabbed. I'm not jabbed. So the problem with my underlying condition is I'm asthmatic. So that's my underlying condition. So imagine if I took the C19er shot, I'd probably be dead from a pulmonary something. You know what I mean? I'd be dead, but I didn't. But yeah, this is kind of what is going on here. Every time it's going to storm, it gets foggy. So now I wait for the summer to see, or the spring and summer to see if the same fog blankets the city every time there's a big storm coming, because Carney has signed us up with the World Economic Forum, all these other crazy kooky clubs to mess with everything. So anyway, guys, I thought I'd share this with you. Thought I'd tell my American folk there, American people, that you're not alone with this fog. Try not to be too scared of it, unless of course you're asthma or you've taken the poison, and it will affect you 100%. You guys got to stay safe, because for me, like I told you guys, and I remember that very well, I got really sick, and I remember distinctly walking along the street in the cold, and I couldn't inhale deeply. Every time I was trying to, I'd get halfway and then I'd start coughing. I was struggling to breathe. I got through it, but I was struggling to breathe. And it wasn't because they took the shot. It was whatever they put, whatever that fog is, whatever they're putting in that fog is what's making you sick. And again, if you see it, take note, record it, keep it on your phone, put it in a folder, and keep on track. Every time they tell you there's a storm coming, always check things. Always check. Every time they tell you there's a storm coming, check the sky or check around you to see if there's like a particular light that you can catch where you can see the stream of light. Like the bottom the bottom picture, it's the middle of the night. So downtown at the top pictures, you wouldn't be able to see that. It's just dark. But this one here, this particular light, you can see. When it's clear, this light doesn't do that. This is why I reference off the bottom picture, because this is what happened a couple years back. This is how I seen the fog. I have the video somewhere on my page. Anyway, I thought I'd let you know that you're not alone in the States or anywhere else that gets this mysterious fog. Comment, like, subscribe.